Are you ready to visit a place on Earth that's more mysterious than the surface of Mars? It's a world so deep that if you took Mount Everest and plopped it at the bottom, its peak would still be hiding more than a mile underwater. This isn't science fiction. It's the Hadal Zone, the deepest, most enigmatic part of our own planet. We've sent rovers to other worlds and peered to the edge of the solar system, but our own ocean remains a giant question mark. A recent study revealed something astonishing. Humans have visually surveyed less than 0.001% of the deep sea floor. That leaves a vast world of perpetual night, crushing pressures, and secrets that challenge everything we know about the limits of life. Now, we are finally peeking into this hidden realm. The journey is too dangerous for a person, so we send our robotic avatars, our eyes and hands, in the abyss. This is their story, and our journey into the darkest regions of our planet. To understand where we're going, you have to shed all expectations. Forget sunlight, warmth, or solid ground. The journey down is a descent through increasingly alien environments. It starts in the familiar, sunlit waters, but light fades quickly. By 650 feet, we enter a permanent twilight where the only light is self-made. Here, bioluminescent creatures put on a silent light show. Lanternfish sparkle and jellyfish pulse with a spectral glow. But we continue deeper, past 1,000 meters and into the midnight zone. The darkness is absolute, and the cold is near freezing. Then, there's the pressure. The weight of the water column builds relentlessly. At the bottom of the Mariana Trench, the deepest known point on Earth, the pressure is equivalent to having 50 jumbo jets stacked on top of you. It's enough to instantly implode most submarines like a soda can. For centuries, this combination of cold, dark, and pressure guarded the deep ocean's secrets. We knew more about the craters on the moon than the canyons on our own world. But where we can't go, we can send proxies of metal and wire. The age of robotic explorers is here, and they're poised to uncover the most extreme frontier on Earth. The heroes of our story aren't people. They are incredible machines engineered for the impossible. They are remotely operated vehicles, or ROVs, and autonomous underwater vehicles, AUVs. They are our explorers in this world. Picture a control room on a ship, rolling on the ocean waves. Inside, scientists and pilots are transfixed, their faces lit by high-definition screens showing images from thousands of feet below. With joysticks, they fly a car-sized ROV tethered to the ship by a fiber-optic cable that sends power down and data up. It's a video game with the highest stakes imaginable. These robots are built from hardened materials like titanium to withstand the immense pressure. Their electronics are shielded in protective casings, and they use a material called syntactic foam, a composite filled with tiny glass bubbles to manage buoyancy and swim in the abyss. They are outfitted with 4K cameras that serve as our eyes and dexterous robotic arms that act as our hands. These arms can gently grasp a delicate sea sponge or a heavy volcanic rock. They even have samplers that can slurp up gelatinous creatures without harm. Then there are the AUVs, the solo adventurers. These torpedo-shaped robots receive a mission and navigate on their own, using sound waves, sonar, to create detailed 3D maps of vast, uncharted swaths of the seafloor. They are the cartographers, revealing hidden mountains and shipwrecks for days or weeks at a time before returning with their secrets. Every mission begins with the long descent. A robot is lowered from the ship and slips beneath the waves. On the screens, the water shifts from bright blue to dark cobalt, and finally, to pure black. The only light comes from the robot's own headlamps. down it goes. A journey that can take hours, to a place no human eye has ever seen directly. When the robot finally touches down on the seafloor, 7 miles deep, it finds not a barren desert, but a world teeming with strange and wonderful life. The landscape itself is dramatic, with giant underwater mountains called seamounts rising from the abyss. Recent explorations near Chile by the Schmidt Ocean Institute found these mountains are hot spots for life. The first thing illuminated by the robot's lights might resemble a gentle, continuous snowfall. This is marine snow, a shower of organic particles, like dead plankton and waste, drifting from the productive waters far above. For many deep-sea animals, this is their entire food source. It's a world sustained by leftovers, and the animals themselves appear to be from another world, each with remarkable adaptations. The famous anglerfish carries its own bioluminescent lure on its head to tempt prey toward its gaping mouth. The Dumbo octopus, named for its ear-like fins, gracefully flaps them to fly like a gentle ghost through the water. In the deepest trenches, scientists have found swarms of small, shrimp-like amphipods drawn to baited traps, serving as the deep sea's cleanup crew. Here, too, are the ethereal snailfish. They appear soft and gelatinous because their skeletons are made of flexible cartilage, and a special chemical in their bodies helps their cells withstand the immense pressure. A snailfish holds the record for the deepest fish ever seen, spotted at an astonishing 8,336 meters. Perhaps the most profound discovery is that life doesn't require the sun. Around hydrothermal vents, cracks in the seafloor gushing superheated, mineral-rich water, entire communities thrive in total darkness. They rely on chemosynthesis, using chemicals like hydrogen sulfide for energy. These oases are home to giant tube worms that can grow several feet long without a mouth, instead hosting these chemical-eating bacteria within their bodies. A form of life completely alien to our sunlit world. Every single dive has the potential to reveal something new. In 2024, expeditions by the Schmidt Ocean Institute off the coast of Chile and along the Nazca Ridge found what are believed to be over 100 new species, including deep-sea corals and glass sponges. They even captured the first-ever live video of a Promachoteuthis squid, a creature so rare it was previously known only from dead specimens. These discoveries are happening right now. If you find this journey as compelling as we do, hit that subscribe button and like this video. It helps us continue to tell stories about our incredible unexplored planet. Observing these creatures is only one part of the mission. For most of history, we had no idea what the bottom of the ocean looked like. A global project is now underway to map it. Using multi-beam sonar, AUVs and ships are painting a picture of the seafloor with sound. The sonar sends out a fan of acoustic waves that bounce off the bottom, allowing scientists to create incredibly detailed 3D maps. Through this work, we've learned the ocean floor is as varied as any continent, with vast, flat, abyssal plains, canyons that dwarf the Grand Canyon, and entire chains of underwater volcanoes. But even with these tools, we've only just begun. As of early 2025, just over a quarter of the ocean floor has been mapped to modern standards. It's like having a roadmap for a country you've never actually seen. This is where another technology comes in: environmental DNA, or eDNA. Every creature sheds genetic material, like skin or scales. By analyzing the DNA in a sample of water, scientists can identify what species live nearby, even without seeing them. It's a form of biological detective work, revealing that the deep ocean is far more crowded and diverse than we ever imagined. The darkness is not empty. It is full of life waiting to be found.
I've never seen one of those before.
Back on the ship, the control room is a hub of focused excitement. Each small observation is a monumental victory as the pilot skillfully guides their multi-million-dollar robot for a closer look. But why undertake these challenging missions? The deep sea is a potential treasure chest. Many organisms produce unique chemical compounds to survive in extreme conditions, which scientists are studying for new medicines to treat human diseases. Exploring the deep also helps us understand fundamental planetary processes, like the triggers for major earthquakes and tsunamis. On a grander scale, these alien environments offer clues about how life on Earth first began. If life can thrive without sunlight here, perhaps the icy moons of Jupiter and Saturn, which are thought to have subsurface oceans, could harbor life as well. There's a new urgency to this exploration. The deep ocean is a critical regulator of our planet's climate, having absorbed immense amounts of heat and carbon dioxide. In a stunning recent discovery, scientists found animals living under the seafloor in hidden caves near hydrothermal vents, a habitat no one knew existed. It's proof of just how much remains to be found. The journey to the darkest place on Earth is more than an adventure. It's a journey into our planet's secret heart. For every new creature identified and every seamount mapped, the ocean reinforces a simple truth. Our world is still brimming with mystery. We have long gazed at the stars in wonder, but one of the most alien and vital frontiers for exploration is right here, beneath the waves. Our robotic explorers continue their silent descent into the abyss, narrating a story that has waited billions of years to be told. Discoveries from just the last couple of years have revealed hundreds of potential new species, proving that life is resilient and ubiquitous even in places we once thought were barren. But this story is just beginning. With more than 99% of the deep ocean still a visual mystery, the greatest discoveries undoubtedly lie ahead. The darkness isn't an empty void. It's full of secrets. It's full of life. And it's a profound reminder of how much is left to explore on our own planet. What do you think is the biggest secret the deep ocean is hiding? A colossal, undiscovered creature? A clue to the origin of life? Tell us your theories in the comments below. And for more incredible journeys into the unknown, make sure you subscribe and ring that notification bell. The exploration never stops.